doing, son?
Just hunting with the Wellesley boys.
You sure you aren't going over there to hunt their sister, Ruthie?
I might see her.
Clyde? No fighting. I mean it. Hey.
Hi.
Can I help you with these?
Yeah.
Hey, lover boy. You gonna cook green beans or you gonna go hunting with us? All right, let's go.
Come on.
Can you hit the broadside of a barn?
Well, I can hit the eye out of coyote at 100 yards.
Make sure you don't shoot off where you're aiming at right now.
I won't.
That's pretty funny.
Hey, let's head over to Webb Odell's place. You hear he's been spreading rumors about Ruthie?
What do you mean?
Daddy heard him say she'll hunt with any dog that comes sniffing.
You mean that ain't right?
Yeah. Daddy's real mad about it.
You got my back on this?
I'll make sure you get a fair fight.
Just shoot him. Just to see if he kicks. You know, like a dying animal. All right, let's go. Our dog's got a bobcat holed up. Would you mind helping us get him out?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Jake! Jake!
This here's it's my brother Jake. He's home visiting from college. He can help.
Howdy, Jake. All right, let's go.
You know, I don't hear no dogs barking.
You must be resting. Shoot him.
What?
I said shoot him. He insulted your girl, didn't he?
What the hell's going on?
You bastard, you insulted my sister.
Man, I don't even know your sister.
You all right, Clyde? My God. Listen to this, Clyde. 2 local men dead at grisly murder scene. The killers are still on the loose. Their names are Jake and Webb Odell. You know them? The older brother lived in a cabin near the oil wells, and he was helping his younger brother get through college. Those poor boys.
What's gonna happen to whoever did this?
Well, they'll be punished to the full extent of the law, son. As they should be.
let's go. Beat the bastard's head in. Come on! Now, we're all in this together. We can't tell on each other without us all getting in trouble, all right? Clyde? Clyde. Clyde. Clyde!
Clyde, wake up. There's 2 deputies at the front door. They want to talk to you.
I did it, Daddy.
You did what? What are you talking about?
Based on conversations with Reuben and Mark Wellesley, we have this confession. Can you read, Clyde?
I finished the 4th grade.
Well, read it. Only sign it if it's true.
Wait, son. I'll read it for you.
It doesn't matter, Daddy.
Everyone in this county is calling these the most brutal murders in history. Now, I think that fine Christian family deserves some justice.
I just can't help but feel we don't know the whole story. What if it was self-defense? We send that boy to the chair. Is that justice? Worse, what if he was framed? Amos Wellesley's a mean old cuss. I arrested him a few years back for hitting some fella upside the head with a pipe wrench over a few bucks. What if he thought this up? So his son would get the Odell boy's job with the oil company.
But, hey, you don't think he'd really go that far, do you?
In my experience, there's no telling what people will do for money. Got the proof. Confession. Well, I guess it's up to a jury to decide that boy's fate now.
And then what happened?
Clyde said it'd be a good night to kill Odell. You wanted to shoot him. See if he kicked. You know, like a wounded animal is dying.
That's why they call him the kick killer. Now, son, did you actually see Clyde Thompson kill Webb Odell?
Yes, sir. We were hiding in the bushes and Clyde shot Odell. And he beat him over the head with a pistol. There's blood, brains all over Clyde's shirt.
Why didn't you run away and call the police?
My brother said that if we did, Clyde would kill us too.
If we did, Clyde would kill us too. Thank you, young man. I know this has been difficult. No further questions, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm Ruthie Wellesley, and I would like to testify, sir.
Settle down. Wyatt. She's been summoned. Witness may proceed.
I swear by God to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Ms. Wells, we're surprised to see you here today.
Everyone has this wrong. Clyde's not a killer. He's a fine boy.
Were you with him on the night in question?
Yes. After he came back from hunting, we walked up to the mountaintop together.
What time did you get home?
Around 11, I suppose.
Did he say if anything was bothering him that night?
No. He didn't say. But he seemed very sad.
Is it true that you ran away from home about 10 days before this trial started?
Clyde would never have killed anyone. It was self-defense.
And that your father had no other choice but to put out a warrant for your arrest? Please answer the question. Is there a warrant out for your arrest on a charge of juvenile delinquency?
Yes. But
I have no further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Please step down, Miss Wellesley.
You let me know if there's anything you need, Clyde.
the things they're saying about you out there are horrible, Clyde.
You don't deserve to be here, Ruthie. It ain't right. Did you really run away from home?
Are you scared?
Those poor Odell boys. It's like someone took these pictures and stuck them in my head.
I'll do whatever it takes to help. I'll go to the governor if I have to. Just promise me that you'll never give up.
That young Wellesley boy's lying. And they let him off on account of him being a juvenile? And Reuben only gets 10 years and my boy gets sentenced to death? It ain't right, Pat.
That's what having money does for a fellow, Reese. Plus, your boy wouldn't testify on his own behalf.
I know.
He signed the damn confession.
I know. When are they going to take him away?
He'll be here in the jail for a week or so, and I'll take him over to the state prison in Huntsville. Death row.
I haven't done right by you, son. Running your mama off. You can't see her or your sisters. I took you out of school so you could work the farm for me. I've not done right by you in any way, son.
It's all right.
It's not all right. What kind of preacher quits his church? Doesn't even baptize his own son? I want you to take this here Bible, and I want you to read it.
You know I can't read too good.
You take it.
I'll try.
You remember when you were a little boy and I was selling Bibles? You helped me when I was struggling. You said, Daddy, all we gotta do is just keep asking until someone says yes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep asking the governor till he says yes and helps us. I promise you. He's gotta.
If the governor won't help, how much time do I have left?
Two months.
Hey, can I speak to the prison chaplain?
Understand you wanted to speak to me, son.
I want to get baptized. I don't think I deserve it.
Well, there are a whole lot of people outside this prison who'll never forgive you for what you've done.
There's a lot of people on the inside who feel the same.
Well, God is not one of them.
In 5 days, I'm supposed to walk through that door down there. And after that, I don't know what happens. I try and read this Bible. I don't understand any of it. I'm scared.
Do you understand how a light bulb works? So it is with God. What matters is that you believe, that we have faith. The proof is in the light.
Governor Sterling reprieved your life sentence. You're off of death row. You're off of death row.
There ain't nothing wrong with you. You in Crazy Row?
What's it to you?
Nothing. Kind of fond of crazy, that's all. Name's Clyde Barrow.
Clyde Thompson.
So you're the kick killer.
Yeah.
Bonnie and me can use a guy like you. As soon as I get out of here, we got plans. See, the thing with guys like you and me is, the world never forget or forgive us for the things that we've done. So I say use it. Gain respect.
What happened?
Cut it with an axe at the farm. Tried to get the whole damn foot, but I missed. Only got the first 2 toes instead.
You did that yourself? I ain't crazy, so they're sending me up to the farm tomorrow.
This is the only way to get out of that hellhole alive.
Well, I ain't cutting my foot off.
Well, you should. Otherwise, it's a death sentence. If the sunstroke don't kill you, the bastard Captain Cole will beat you to death. Farm, make a rattlesnake out of a schoolboy. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
So this is Bloody East Ham. You know what? Besides the company, it ain't half bad. I'm Barney Allen, by the way. Oh, I know who you are. I ain't seen you around, but I know who you are. You want a ciggy? No. You want some advice? If you need cash, George over there's the butter and egg man. Yeah, that's Tommy Reese over there. He's a greaseball, but he's a good guy to have on your side. And Lester, yeah, poor Lester. He don't belong in here. He's gonna wind up somebody's tomato.
Line up! I see you moving fast enough. I said line up for the captain!
Welcome to the farm. I'm Captain Jack Cope. I'm the man in charge. And I know everything there is to know about each and every one of you maggots. Here's what you need to know about me. There are 3 things I cherish: my devoted wife, fierce whiskey, and corporal punishment. You convicted cockroaches are all guilty felons to me, and now slaves of the state. This ain't no rehabilitation center like they want you to believe. This is where they send the rotten fruit from the bottom of the barrel to get the punishment they deserve. You maggots better get through your thick skulls. I catch any of y'all out of line, I'm gonna make you pay with pain. Any of y'all try to escape, you will be shot on the spot and killed. As far as you're concerned, I am God. It's your job to remember, God giveth, and God taketh away. Unapologetically. So, I suggest, what have we here, Andrew?
Laziness and insubordination, Captain.
Laziness and
Insubordination.
insubordination. You think my rules don't apply to you, Mac? Where the offense is, let the great axe fall. You 4 clowns, y'all gonna hold him down right there, right now.
Drop him.
Boys, you're about to see a tough guy cry. Ain't no con ever taking the bat without screaming.
Law says I get to lay out 20 licks. Or until I draw blood.
One! Maggots, count! 2! 3!
Oh, stop! Stop! It's enough. Disappointed, Mac. I expected at least 10 licks out of you. Well, boys, I suggest you settle in. Try to get some shut-eye. Tomorrow's gonna be a very, very long day.
That looked rough, boys.
That ain't right.
You wanna know what I think?
We don't need punks like you stinking up the place. Come on, Willie.
He says, Laura, what in carnation was all that racket? You jumping up and down on the bed? And she says, no, honey, that was just the wind. Not a second later, closet doors come swinging open. He's in my face, says, who are you, boy? I says, don't mind me, sir. I'm just the wind. Get it? Hey, boss. Pretty hot out here. You reckon we can get some water?
What'd you say? Come over here.
I'm just saying that it would be nice.
Go to sleep. Long day tomorrow.
I got something cooking, Clyde.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a run for it today. First chance we get.
Hey, boys. Going on.
All right, well, we're making a run for it. I mean, if we get shot, it's better than another day this.
I'm in.
All right, then.
Now! Go! Go! Boss, they're running! They're running!
Thompson, why don't you go see if Lester's still alive?
Lester. Hey. Lester, come on, buddy. You're fine. You're fine.
It was Tommy. Promise me you'll kill that squealer.
I promise you will, too. You're getting out of this. We're gonna get them together.
Oh. Tell my sister that I love her.
Your sister? What's her name? What's her name?
Lord, please look after my son. Do not punish him for things that I've done.
I'll get him. I promise.
I'm so sorry, son. I'm so sorry. I should have looked after you better.
So I got one hand filled with marmalade. I got one hand filled with butter. I'm walking down the flight of stairs with my eyes closed. I said, honey, where'd you say that toast was?
Well. If it isn't Barney and Clyde.
If it ain't Tommy and his tiny salami. Don't do it without me, pal.
What?
No, I told Lester I'd kill you. I like to keep my promises. You got a light?
I didn't travel 300 miles to watch you smoke, boy. How you doing?
Well, hell couldn't be any worse.
I'm sorry, son. Glad to see you got your Bible with you.
No. I brought this back to you because only good it's doing back there is using the pages to roll cigarettes for the boys.
Don't talk about the words of God like that.
There ain't no God. And he ain't got no word.
There is a God, Clyde. And those are his words and his laws and his rules right there in that book.
It ain't doing much for me in here. And it didn't do much for your cheating ways neither.
You're right, son. I made mistakes. But son, there ain't a day that goes by that I don't read this Bible and ask God to forgive me for what I've done.
You really think this is what the Lord God wants for me to live this nightmare? No, you don't get it. He doesn't have any say in here. And I ain't got no use for this.
Clyde, I'm not giving up on you, son. God's not giving up on you, Clyde.
For Lester.
Unfortunately, at least for the state of Texas, you've been spared the electric chair due to one member of the jury. I thereby sentence each of you to life in prison.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved.
You men, stop yelling.
Don't listen to him, George. You got a beautiful voice. Yell all you want.
Saved.
I thought I told you to stop yelling.
I wasn't yelling, boss.
You calling me a liar?
I call like I see it.
I'd have blow your damn head off.
Y'all make me do this. Come on. It takes guts to kill a man. You ain't got any. Let's go. Come on, pull that trigger.
Thompson. Looking for a fight, you and me?
Now you, Captain. I know you got guts. Bring this chicken shit down here. I'll teach him a lesson.
Give me your shotgun. Get down there and you fight him. You got a problem here, rookie? Give me a shotgun now. He's right. You are chicken shit. You're fired. Get the hell out of here. Railway.
I was lost.
For sure, he needed a new pair of trousers after that. I mean, the girl's 5'11". I went at him. He's like halfway across.
Thompson. Now, you didn't really think you were just gonna get away with that, did you? You and me and the bat will set things straight.
Let the great axe fall.
You want a ciggy, pal?
Don't embarrass yourself by squalling like a little girl.
I'm sorry, pal.
Ain't gonna break me, Barney.
Oh, you're gonna break, Thompson. They all do. Eventually.
One. Scum count.
Two.
Three.
He's drawing blood. He's got to stop.
19.
One more.
20. 21.
You can't go over 20.
22.
That's enough. Well, what do you got to say for yourself now, Thompson?
Got a light?
Got a light. Like 5 feet long still.
My little lady Willie got transferred. You're prettier than any woman I ever saw. It's about time you were my boy.
Take one step closer, you'll lose your other Willie. Well, Captain, looks like I'm in trouble again.
Clyde Thompson, although it should be death by electric chair, I hereby add a third life sentence. 2 years hard labor at the Central Farm Unit.
What I got here? Rawhide-ass Thompson refusing to take a seat on the hot squad again?
You are one lucky son of a gun.
Congratulations on another life sentence, pal. You sure as hell got someone up there looking out for you. I wish you rubbed some of that dumb luck on me. It's been too long, pal.
It's been too long, pal.
Yeah, I spent a year and a half up at the Central Farm.
Oh, yeah? You kill anybody else while you're up there?
Nah. I danced with the warden a few times, though.
I danced with the warden a few times, though.
Oh, you did you? What, are you mocking me?
Clyde. Donald here's harmless. We call him the human echo. He lost his wits fighting in the Great War. He ain't never been the same since.
Glad you're back, Thompson.
Glad you're back, Thompson.
Shut the hell up, you nutbag.
What is he in for?
He took the fall in a heist murder.
Well, I can break into anything.
You sure can, pal.
You got quite the reputation, Mr. Clyde Thompson. Here they call you the thrill killer.
Well, they call me a lot of things.
Name's Roy. Roy Thornton.
What are you in for, Roy?
50 years on robbery.
So, either you're a busy thief, or you got a lousy lawyer.
Lousy lawyer.
Shut up, Don.
You know, he was pretty lousy.
Okay, yeah. Lousy lawyers. You can laugh, Don. It's funny now.
Yes, he was.
My cousin's visiting today.
How does it stink like you always gets visitors and yet no one ever comes to see me?
Because you're a grifter, that's why. Look, he might be able to smuggle in a couple guns for us.
Keep talking.
All right, so the way I see it, he walks across the yard. There's only one guard watching. Somebody distracts him, and my cousin can hide us a couple guns that we could pick up later.
That's your plan? Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Hey, get the hell out of here, you little twit.
You little twit.
Shut up. Beat it before I slice you up.
Okay. Okay. Come on. What's your deal?
What's your deal?
You really a vet? Or is this all an act?
Is this all an act?
Did you really fight in the Great War?
Great War? It wasn't no Great War. Terror in the skies, blazing airships, searchlights of death, gas bombs, men clutching at our throats, a bullet in the eye. They died in muddy trenches, but I put flowers on their graves.
If you're not careful, and you don't keep your mouth shut, you're gonna find us putting flowers on your grave.
Violet blue with reddish overtones.
Keep it up. You're gonna get yourself killed.
Don't want to get yourself killed.
Ralph? Donald wants to talk to you.
Well,
I don't want to talk to him.
Well, I don't want to talk to him.
Hey. Let it go, Ralph. He ain't worth blooding your knuckles over.
Thanks for nothing.
Stay here.
My cousin gets a couple in. The picket guard's wearing iron, and we get the other gun from the drawer.
Well, even if you get the picket guard's gun, and even if there's a gun in the drawer, and even if you get a whole bunch of other guns, I mean, do the math, Clyde. That's a whole lot of ifs to risk your life on.
Well, who else can we get to back us up?
We got Ralph.
No. Don't want that hothead gumming up the works.
What about Roy?
You know who Roy is, Clyde? That's Bonnie of Bonnie and Clyde fame's husband. The whole time she was running around with Clyde, she was married to Roy. She even got a little tattoo that says Roy on the inside of her thigh. Can you imagine having to look at that every time you with your woman?
Yep, everyone knows that.
Oh, yeah, so what I'm saying is, yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna bust out of here and give a gun to a guy who can't even control his own wife? That don't make no sense.
What's your problem, Barn?
I don't got a problem, pal. I don't got a problem. I don't want this turned into a bloody massacre is all.
You either commit or you walk away.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in. Of course I'm in, Clyde.
Hey, glad you're finally with us, Barn.
Yeah.
Let's go. Boys. Wake up, old man. You touch that bell rope, I will blow your head off right now.
Please, Clyde. I gotta watch the 6 kids.
Well then, Joe, for your kids' sake, I suggest you do what I say.
I will.
Open this door. Come on.
I got it.
Now walking out of this cow barn together, boy. You're my life insurance policy, pal.
Right, this is Joe Williams. Joe Williams has 6 kids. Ain't that interesting?
Well, aren't you a busy bastard, Joe, with 6 kids?
Which key is it?
None of them.
Where's the key to that door?
What did you say? I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't get that.
Said the outside guard has it. For this very reason.
Get out of here.
Chance.
Shut up. Everybody shut up. Be quiet. What's taking so long? You want to get out of here tonight. Stay back. Stay quiet.
Stay back, stay quiet.
Shut up, you dimwit. Shut up, you dimwit.
Come
on.
How long is this gonna take? What is that?
Donnie, you said you could break into anything. How about breaking us out?
I'll shoot someone real quick. We keep wasting time.
Okay, Donnie, sounds like we don't have that much time. Let's go.
Come on. What's this gonna take?
Kind of feels like Christmas, don't it?
Boy.
Come on, Donnie.
I can kiss you, Daddy.
Okay. You guys ready for this? Let's go. Okay, boys. There's usually a guard on horseback out there. This could turn into an all-out shootout. Be ready.
Not ready.
Donnie. Okay. Let's go. Barney. Barney. Hey, Barney. Hey, Barney. Hey. Come on, buddy.
Hi, ladies. Wasn't that just Mary Janice and Betty Mae from your high school?
Yes.
Why didn't you call them?
They didn't want to talk to me.
Julia, you should never let your insecurities get in the way of you making friends.
I don't need to beg anyone for their friendship, Mother.
Julia. Still working on that puzzle?
Yes. Why, Mother?
It's just you've been working on it for so long, that's all.
Well, it takes time.
Yes. I suppose so.
You worried about me, too?
Why do you ask such a thing?
Because I overheard Aunt Jeannie and Father talking about how I am 27 years old with no job and no husband.
Don't you want a man in your life?
When I find a man who loves me for my mind and treats me with respect.
Your father and I are just worried that if you don't start thinking about your future and we're gone, you may end up on a street corner playing guitar for money.
I don't even play guitar, Mother.
That's my point, dear.
Go on, get out of here.
Go on, get out of here.
Get the hell out of here before I gut you alive.
Maybe I'll gut you alive.
Why do I get the feeling I'm gonna take the rap for this one?
Now, you have a prisoner locked up who's being called the meanest man in Texas. Tell us about Clyde Thompson.
There's no doubt about it. He is the meanest man in Texas.
How did he earn this dubious distinction?
He's a cold-blooded killer with 3 life sentences. Now he's indicted for killing a man who fought in the Great War.
Get going, Thompson. I said, get going.
No, I'm gonna stay right here where it's nice and comfy.
You know the punishment for laziness.
Joe, I can take anything you dish out. Remember that. You're lucky I ain't killed you already.
We got 2 eyewitnesses, and they're both willing to testify. Even the prison chaplain said Clyde Thompson is a man without a soul. Executing him would be no different than shooting a mad dog.
I hope that murderer finally gets what's coming to him. A good frying in the electric chair.
You can't hit a bleeding man.
Oh, we'll see about that.
You can't do this!
Looks like you got away with murder again, Thompson. DA dropped the murder charges. Them 2 eyewitnesses backed out, probably afraid you're gonna kill them.
Well, damn right. Hey, would y'all promise them to squeal? Cushy jobs.
Better watch yourself, Thompson. Been 2 weeks. It's enough R&R for you. Tomorrow you go back work in the fields. You work off what's left of that ass of yours. Oh, and I forgot. You got a visitor.
Good to see you, Clyde. Been a long time. How are you?
Got a light?
Yeah. I'm really sorry about everything.
Yeah. Where's my father?
Have a seat.
No, I'd rather stand.
Came on way up here to tell you myself. Reese and I have known each other for a long time. I watched him work 3 jobs to pay those lawyers. He fought appeal after appeal. I figured
no,
it best if it was somebody you knew.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm sorry, Clyde. Your father's dead. He died of cancer. We buried him 4 days ago.
Dear President Roosevelt, my spine is really crooked because of scoliosis. Because of this, people assume my mind isn't right. That's not true. I was valedictorian of my high school class. I am looking for something meaningful to do with my life.
Well, good afternoon, Miss Perriman. What can I do for you?
Thank you for taking the time to see me, Mr. Kilpatrick.
Well, I didn't really have much of a choice now, did I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a burden. I'll see myself out.
Oh, no. I was only joking. Please, have a seat.
Sorry.
I was very impressed by your letter to the president. That takes spunk. So, tell me, what would you like to do as your vocation, Miss Perriman?
Well, Mama thinks that I could be a hairdresser. I do her and my sister's hair.
Have you ever worked in a salon?
No, I haven't. I do sew. So I suppose I could be a seamstress.
Well, seems to me that'd be mighty hard on your back.
I also type.
Do you know shorthand?
No, but I could learn.
Well, I will do my best to try and find the right vocation for you.
Oh, is that in Tennessee?
Why, yes. We vacation often on Trigger Island. You know it?
One summer, I lived with my aunt and uncle right by that lake. They own a photo studio there. I would help them during the week, hanging backdrops and lighting portraits. Sometimes they would let me take pictures of that lake. That was the best summer of my life.
I'm very glad you came in today, Ms. Perriman.
I ain't gonna let you do it again.
Ain't nobody gonna whoop you. This is gonna be worse. Welcome to solitary confinement. Let me give you a tour of your new home. Barracks up there about a quarter mile. Walls are pure concrete. Ain't no way to escape. Texas started using electric chair in 1924. Before that, they just strung up fellas like you. Gallows used to stand right here. Dead men were put inside there till somebody come to claim them. If no one did, they were just buried out behind it. Ain't no one left to claim you, Thompson. Your luck run out. You'll probably die in there before you paid your debt to society. As far as state's concerned, you're a dead man. You don't move. You don't move again till I tell you to move. There you move. Enjoy.
I'm not dead. You can't just leave me in here. You bastards just gonna leave me here to rot? Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you. I swear I'm gonna kill y'all. Every last one of you.
Good afternoon, Brother Harper.
Hello, Julia. How you doing today?
I'm fine.
You sure? Looks sad enough to bring a tear to a glass eye.
I'm fine. I just came for a solitary moment and a prayer.
Well, if you want to talk about it, I'm all ears.
That's very kind of you. Mr. Kilpatrick at the State Rehabilitation Commission office, he set me up with a job interview this morning. I was so excited. It was to be an assistant at a photo studio over in Lovelace. But the owner of the studio told me that I am too old to start a career.
Some people are rough as a cob.
I'd like to offer my services to the church.
Well, I just don't know what there is for you to do right now, Julia.
Anything, please. People look at me like I'm a leper. And I have spent my whole life hiding because of it. I don't want to live in the shadows anymore. I don't want to live a life of quiet desperation. I want to do something meaningful in this world, but no one will give me that chance.
Bread and water. I ain't bringing it in. You come and get it.
Can I get a light?
Had enough light for you, Thompson?
How long are you figuring on keeping me locked up in here?
Probably till hell freezes over. Enjoy your view.
Heat up now. I made this special for you. Oh, I forgot a napkin.
No, Captain. If the goal is for me to go crazy, I think it's working.
You only got yourself to blame for this torture, Thompson.
Can you bring me a newspaper, magazine, something?
No.
A Bible, anything.
The hell do you think a Bible's gonna do for you at this point?
Well, I'm approved. All these churchgoers are a bunch of damn hypocrites, that's what. Are you a religious man, Captain?
Why?
That Bible, it was my father's.
Well, it wasn't handed down by God, if that's what you're asking. Your father left that with your belongings.
He wrote a note in it for me. Said, the truth will set me free. What does that mean?
The truth? You know, man can twist God's words to justify anything he wants. For all I know, you're using your newfound faith to try to gain our trust, get you out of this hole. I'm sure you'd like to slit our throats first chance you got.
I'm just seeking the truth.
Oh? Well, let me help you with that. This is your truth.
I want you to take this here Bible, and I want you to read it. What matters is that you believe.
I am the light of the world. If you are the light of the world, why give us some light in here?
That we have faith.
Verb to follow. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall see the light of life.
Don't let this place turn you into something that you're not.
The truth is, you took him from me. He was the only one who could have saved me. That's the truth. What kind of God lets one of his children live in a morgue?
The proof is in the light.
Smells like you could use a bath. Clyde, I'm gonna get you a shower and shave once a week from now on, and some clothes. You know, you asked me if I'm religious. I'm not, my wife is. So I talked to her minister, told him about your question. He just says, seek and ye shall find.
Please forgive me. May I ask you, why are you being so nice to me? Why are you helping me out? If I remember correctly, you were the one who said we're all just a bunch of rotten fruit. Is that it? I think that was you.
Tell you what, I got this fig tree in my backyard, and it grows more figs every year, and we know what to do. We can't eat them fast enough. They get rotten. They fall to the ground, make a big mess. Every Sunday, I gather them all together and I toss them out, and it makes my wife Evelyn furious because she wants me to save them all. She makes them fig jam, fig cider for a church group, her fig jam. Damn good.
Yeah.
She tried to see the good in you, studying the Bible and all. So I figured maybe you're one of them rotten fruit, just hadn't fallen yet.
Well, I'm fairly certain I'm a fallen fig.
Well, I guess you're just lucky I didn't step on you yet.
I guess so.
Julia, please, let me help you.
Oh,
Thank you, Brother Harper.
Got that?
Yeah.
Oh. No, thank you for coming all this way. I sure do appreciate it. Apparently the church felt it was best to take my portrait for the magazine inside the church. I guess that makes sense. Now you gotta tell me, how's it feel to be the owner of your very own photo studio?
I still can't believe it. It felt so good to hang that "We're Open" sign out front of my own studio. It's amazing.
Well, you deserve all the success, Julia.
This young lady next door, well, she got married last year. And he told her that she needed to give up her 3-year-old daughter. When she refused, well, he ran off. And he left her pregnant with this gem.
I sure would like to adopt him, but
Well, what's stopping you?
my parents, they don't support my decision.
This poor little boy.
Julia, you have such a big heart. Let me talk to my wife. We've been discussing adoption. Perhaps there's something we can do for this little boy.
Really? He needs a good home. I mean, just look at that face.
Well, if it all works out, I think I know where to find the best babysitter in town. Know when the timing is right. Some little boy or girl, they're gonna be so lucky to have you as their mother.
Thank you. Now let's take that photograph, shall we?
Well, you're darn right.
Come on.
It's my big moment.
Smile.
Oh, Captain. We done this enough times, you know you could just walk in. Hey.
This ain't a social visit, Clyde. We're starting a new isolation wing in Huntsville. For the worst of the worst.
Forgot I'm justified to be judged, right?
To this board, you are.
What about my library?
Sorry, son. You're gonna be shipping out alone. I am proud of you, though.
Well, that ain't the meanest man in Texas.
I know they paid you and the others to say I killed Donald.
Guess you weren't convicted?
No, I wasn't. But an innocent man died. That blood's on you.
So what? You gonna kill me now? An eye for an eye.
No. I'm gonna pray for you.
Let's go.
That back?
1946. Well, it's been a year of peace, prosperity. And it's times like these, I think it's important for our congregation to remember those who are less fortunate. And one such Christian man is living in our state prison system. I think it'd be a real service to him if he could receive some letters. Now, I've posted his name and address on the back bulletin board. In fact, my own mother corresponds with him quite frequently. Now, you can even read his writings in the Gospel Advocate. I think we should do this man that service.
Christmas in appreciation for the Christian work you are doing. God can use us wherever we are. Sincerely, Miss Julia
Dear
Perryman.
Miss Julia Perryman, thank you for your Christmas card. I replied to your letter about 2 months ago, and I have not heard back from you since. Did I say something in it to offend you?
No, you didn't say
If I
anything
did,
to
please
offend
accept
me.
my apologies.
I guess your earlier letter got lost in the mail. When you didn't answer, I assume you went home.
Well, I'll probably never get to go home.
As a child,
When I was 17, I
twice
killed
stricken
2
with
men.
typhoid fever. Then I developed scoliosis.
Please don't think of me as just a murderer.
My spine grew crooked.
After I got my daddy's Bible, I learned a faithful life unto death will bring eternal life.
I am much more interested in the type of man you are today.
Your letters show that you are a very lovely woman. It just makes me wonder why you've never been married.
I'm sure you would never want to meet me in person.
I would love to meet you in person. The most beautiful souls I've known were those in handicapped bodies. But believe me, it makes no difference. Love, your Clyde.
I understand your parents' concern. This man was once called the kick killer.
He's not that man.
But think about what people might say.
What? That I'm an outcast? An old maid? A desperate hunchback? I thought grace was reserved for everybody. Or is forgiveness just for the wealthy and respectable?
Well, now it seems like you had your mind made up before you got here, so why are you asking my advice?
I want you to come with me. So you can see for yourself that he's a wonderful man.
Stop pacing over there. What, are you nervous?
Ralph, what if I can't think of something to say? What if she doesn't like me?
What if he doesn't like me?
Julie, you have nothing to worry about.
Thank you for being here with me.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
I have never gone against my parents' wishes before, but they don't know him like I do.
Julia?
You must be Clyde.
Hello, Clyde. I'm Marvin Harper.
Marvin.
Here. My mother's told me all about you.
Oh, you know, I call her mom in my letters.
Oh, I know. I guess that makes us brothers then, doesn't it? Well, if you two would excuse me, I told the prison chaplain I'd stop by before I left, so bye-bye now.
You look just like your picture.
Well, my shirt isn't very nice, but the clothes don't make the man.
You look very handsome. And, what about?
My handicap as a convict is much greater than that. Plus, you made it sound a lot worse than it actually is.
Well, I didn't want to paint a rosy picture and then disappoint you.
I'm very fond of this picture, Miss Julia Perryman.
Do you ever feel bitter or angry about it all?
Being in prison, it gave me a lot of time to study. Plus, if I wasn't in there, I never would have met you.
You're quite the charmer, Clyde. It's hard to believe that you could do the things that you have done.
No, I lost just about
every person I ever cared about in my life. Makes me realize I should have listened to my father. He tried so hard to teach me what it really meant to be a man.
I wish I could have met him.
Your 2 hours are up, man.
Thank you.
Julia, I love you.
I love you too, Clyde.
I don't know if this is right at all to ask, but if I get out of here, I want you to be my wife.
Ma'am, you have to leave now?
Okay.
Oh, okay, yes? Is that a yes?
Oh, yes! 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 Yes, honey, yes.
Oh, they say you're the meanest man in Texas. But you're nothing but a pawn. All right, let's go.
Are you
I heard all them people you killed was unarmed.
Are you high?
Yeah, this time you're gonna have someone armed to deal with. Someone who can fight. I tell you what, I'm gonna open you up. I'm gonna show everybody in here what's inside you.
My dearest Julia, I wonder if I have improved at all over the past 12 years. Yesterday, I got into a fight with a man over a mistaken notion of honor.
Your move. You better get the hell out of my way.
What the hell's going on?
With my record, I really don't have much honor to defend. My yard privileges have been suspended. But worse is that I have tried to do God's will and failed. You would be justified in quitting me. But if you don't, I promise to fight only the good fight from now on. Love, your Clyde.
I'm not gonna quit you, Clyde. But you better keep that promise.
Many people appreciate all the work you have done to improve the conditions for prisoners.
We're doing the best we can. You've come to talk with me about the prisoner Clyde Thompson?
Yes, sir.
Clyde Thompson, the youngest man in Texas to get the death penalty. Nicknamed the Kick Killer. 3 life sentences, 4 escape attempts, and convicted of murder twice more. This man.
Yes, Mr. Ellis.
You are asking me to release the meanest man in Texas?
That's not why I'm here.
Why are you here, Miss Perriman?
I know that you are a very busy man with overseeing all the prisoners in Texas. But if you could just meet him, see the way he is now.
Young lady, do yourself and me a favor. Forget this fella.
He is a changed man.
Clyde Thompson will never get out of prison.
What will it take to get my fiance back to the farm?
Good behavior and a recommendation from a warden. Good luck with either of those, Miss Perriman. I will meet him. No other promises.
Let me review my life so that you may look back on yours and see no matter how hard it may seem, it is not hopeless.
Come on, preach, Clyde, preach.
The men sure seem to appreciate your words of encouragement.
Thank you, sir.
You're getting quite the reputation as an inspirational preacher.
My father, he always wanted one of his sons to be a preacher.
Well, don't let me stop you. The congregation's waiting.
The acceptance of forgiveness is more like a dimmer than a light switch. It takes time.
Clyde, welcome back.
Good to be back, Captain.
Well, it's good to see you. Have a seat, please. Well, I got good news. You won't be working in the fields anymore. I'm gonna have you employed in the kitchen.
Oh, thank you, Captain.
Yeah, well, maybe you could write one of your stories about how the meanest man in Texas went from being a kick killer to a preacher to a chef. Yeah, I'll just keep that there as a reminder of the way things used to be. You look beautiful.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Your mother and Sister Gail have been so helpful with my petition for your release.
You are incredible, darling.
They can't turn you down this time. We can't give up, Clyde.
You're putting your head against a stone wall here, darling. No one's gonna parole the meanest man in Texas.
That's not who you are. Not anymore.
I can't allow you to keep wasting your time like this.
You're worth fighting for, Clyde.
You are the light of my life, Julia.
And you're mine, honey. I love you. Your love has set me free. Now, I'm staying with you. Even if you never get out of here.
This may be all we have. Love letters, time moments on this bench. I may even die here.
Okay.
A few years ago, they called me the meanest man in Texas. And I was. I thought about nothing but escape. It didn't matter who had to die for me to accomplish that. If Jesus can forgive me, the man with infinite hate in his heart, well, I'll be darned if he didn't forgive you too. Forgiveness is the only path to true freedom.
All right. Amen. Amen.
All right, boys, who wants to watch Groucho?
Thompson! Front and center. You got a telegram from your wife.
She's not my wife yet.
She will be soon enough. Boy granted your release, son. Signed by Governor himself. Julia said that she wants you dressed for success when you walk out of here. So, come on.
This is my first ever suit and tie. What about this shirt? The sleeves, they're so long and there's no buttons on them.
Look in the top pocket there.
What am I supposed to do with these earrings?
I tell you what, these are called cufflinks, and you use them instead of buttons on your sleeves. There you go.
I'm not sure I'm ready for the garments of freedom.
Well, I'm sure you are. You paid your debt to society, Clyde.
I've got a lot to learn.
Don't we all? You'll be fine. You got any regrets?
Eight men died so I could live. That weighs heavy on a man. And then again, one man died so many could live, and that's called grace. No. No regrets. How about you?
I tell you what, if my wife knew that I claimed to be God to strike fear into new inmates, well, she would have used that bat on me herself.
Captain, will we see each other on the outside?
First off, you gotta start calling me Jack. Second, I thought you were gonna come over every Sunday, help me clean up them damn figs.
Hey. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Clyde.
This is it. Wow, you look gorgeous.
Clyde. Oh, Clyde. You don't owe me anything. There are plenty of beautiful women out there in the world, and they would love to be with a handsome man like you. You're a free man now.
You still love me, don't you?
Yes.
Well, then, hey, I got my girl. And I intend to marry her the second I can. Well, that is if she'll have me.
All you're gonna do is just go and trade one ball and chain for another.
I chose this one.
I love you.
Well, I love you too. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
The world is full of shadows. The world is full of light. And I have walked through shades of gray to learn what's wrong, to learn what's right. Living on a high wire, somehow I landed on my feet. Looking back from where I am, no doubt something rescued me. The way was never clear, but something strong unclenched my hands, helped me let go of my fear. Sometimes I'm still a stranger here in this great unknown, but grace has kept me safe so far.